So I have this kind of weird condition where my hair changes color from time to time. What? It is I myself who change it, and I'm just making up pity excuses because I like to do it so often? Well, it's not like I'm going to do it now. Hello. Yes, I often do change the color of my hair. And I can do that without having to worry too much about damaging it, because I have this short spiky hair. You know, because I have to cut it often to maintain a reasonable length. One of the colors I often go for is a bright blonde. And some people were wondering how I do this to get such an even result without any orange spot, etc. So I thought I would do a how-to video on bleaching shorter hair. Like mine. Give or take a few centimeters. Though it already exists a lot of similar videos, so maybe I should just call it tips on... But can you please stop having discussions with yourself? And you are? You! From the future! Our video's like 10 minutes long because of your mumbling. Keep it short and interesting. First off, it was also you who mumbled, and second, can't you just cut this part out? This is how to bleach short hair. Or at least my tips on it. What you're going to need is the bleach package itself, and this should supply you with almost everything you need. The bleach, plastic gloves, instructions, and some conditioner. Ooh! What you would be needing in excess of these are a brush, le comb, and finally a mirror. And it will help if you have a little one besides or side mirrors on the one you got. This way you will be able to see your whole head. Remember, none of these things that touches the bleach should be of metal. None. This cause metal is often cold, and cold deactivates the bleach. That is why it's also important to be in a normal room temperature. Also mind earrings and piercings. And just before we begin, I need to make my hair non-spiky. There! Now first off, to get an even bleach, it's good if you have an even color to start with. So it might be wise to color your hair into an even color if you have several colors in your hair. After you have an even base, you want to choose a bleach for the current color that your hair has. Because they come in different types of strength. So the darker hair you got, the stronger bleach you will need. And if you have black hair, you might need to do 2 bleaches. Personally, when I have my natural brown hair, I go for a strong bleach and only do it once. Though when I go from black, I take a strong plus a half strong for a second round. Just keep in mind that not everyone's scalp can handle these stronger bleaches, and you might need to do several weaker ones over a wider time span. Now follow the instructions to mix the bleach and put on the plastic gloves because you don't want this on your hands. Woo! What I like to start with is the outer lines and make sure that they are covered, and this is what I use the brush for. A little dip on it and brush it with the outer lines. And when you eventually come to the back and can't see, you take your side mirrors. When you have your outer lines covered, you can put on the brush and just pick up the bottle, cause now it will get messy. And if you don't have the bone type bleach, then you can just use the brush for this. Think of your hair as 4 sections. 1 scalp, 2 sides, and 1 back. With the scalp and side, you want to apply lines as if your hair was in a back slick. For the back, it's the same thing, only you go upwards, just away from the outer lines. And make sure that you really hit the roots. Once you have some gooey lines in one section, take your hand and rub it in until that section is covered. And then just repeat for the other sections. When you have covered all the parts, make sure that they really are covered. And don't worry about overkilling it. I do that all the time. Now that you're done, you put everything in a back slick with the back all reversed. Then take your comb and comb it into the back slick. Again with the back reversed. And this will help unmodeling your hair so that everything can be coated evenly. And the excess bleach that come off, I'd usually just slap back on there. And now you are Legolas. Now comes the really fun part of waiting. And for how long that is, will be written in the instructions. For this, 45 minutes.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, a game of League is approximately 45 minutes, so...
Defeat.
When that is done, you wash it out and cry over your defeat. And that is your hair bleached. If you want a lighter tone, then you do this process all over again, but with a little weaker bleach and some time in between. But I am quite happy with this, so... I'm Tom Victor Shiren, and thanks for watching.